And we hadn't had a lot of rain, but a couple little quarter of an inches. My bride's sitting there watering the onions and leeks. Birds will have a tendency to pull them out. There were maybe 10 dozen or so pulled out. She stuck them back in the ground. Once the roots take hold, the birds can't pull them out. And that's why we put cloches over them, but we didn't have time the other day. And there's still dampness in the soil, but it was only like 2/4 inch rains. Well, since 2020 fertilizer is hard to find, I Google searched 20-0-0 on a Google search the other day, and this company came up and they sell onion plant fertilizer 21-00, and it's 4 pounds. They get $19.95 a bag. If you order over 2 bags, you get it for $17.95, and it's free shipping. So that way you can grow your onions the way onions need to be grown. Well, we got the dead branches out of here. I'd like to take that stump down a little lower, but it's awful close in there to the new shoots on this fig tree. If you wonder how we did it, we took that 4x8 sheet of 1/2 inch plywood, set it vertical up here, notched it and cut it down. It slid right down the board. Then we took it around the other side and did the same thing and cut it there, and it all fell down the board. They're doing a lot of damage. Well, today's Wednesday the 16th, I think. Let me look at my watch, of March. And this plum tree is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that one's getting ready to pop. And if we run over here real quick, here's the other plum tree. And see, it's starting to pop. So we will be able to get a little cross-pollination of these two. And now I'm going to hack on my apple tree a little bit. And I cut all last year's flowers off of these, except that one, and all the dead wood. Around here, we took out 2 little small stumps in there, and we took the top off of it. And this year, we're going to at least see this bloom. Last year, all these flowers got frozen. You can see some damage on them, but not bad. But this camellia is generally pretty gorgeous. You can see the winter damage on some of these leaves. And some of that brown is natural. And if you see it real dark, like that's just natural before it opens. I hope to do a thing on amaryllis. Been trying to do it for 2 years. Look at that warm weather, it's coming out. Next time I'm down here, I'll do a thing on, I said amaryllis, clematis. They're peculiar as to how they grow, whether they flower or not. Well, the grass is fairly green. And there was an eagle on that the other day, and today when we got down there was 2 birds on it. We were hoping they'd be eagles, but they always nest in a tree up really high away from predators, and when they squawked a couple times we realized those 2 were fish hawks like we had last year. We've cut this thing down many times. You can see all the shoots off of it and see how big it is. And anyway, all this is pine needles, so I just put it down in the pine needles, and that's the trunk, and it'll probably send up some more. But we've been wanting to cut it down for a long time, so while I had the chainsaw, we just went ahead and did it. Well, I put my rain barrel hose in the pond. The rain barrel was within 2 or 3 inches of being full. So I put the hose in there and turned the valve on, and nothing came out because it was trash in the valve. So I got this water hose and hooked it up, put it up against that with it open, and shot it real hard. Took it away and the water came out, and then I opened up the spigot. And now it's all the way down there where it's supposed to be, below the pickup point. And this catches all this water. And these are the 2 brown turkeys I dug up from roots, I think 18 months ago or so, 2 years. And they've been in the greenhouse, and they've been outside during the summertime, and I'm sure they got plenty of roots and about time to put in the ground. Free plants. The peach tree's getting ready to pop open, and I just noticed I have some canker. I need to cut that off as clean as I can to the trunk there, and maybe even the second one and the third one. Hopefully I can control that. This is an old tree and it's been through the war and back. If forsythias have bloomed, that means it's time to put down lawn fertilizer. Some of our daffodils have already faded and dropped flowers, and others haven't even opened yet.